story time. And this story time will be about the time I got stranded drunk. So we're gonna start this story off with I was with my friend, we're gonna call her Lay. So I was with my friend Lay's just day, and we had decided that we was gonna hang out after school and go to Walmart. So alright, so we get out of school, we get on the bus to go to Walmart. About an hour go past, we get to Walmart. So when we get into Walmart, we do our regular shit we do. We steal. So we get to stealing in Walmart and stuff like that. And I'll never forget that day. We had stole some chicken. Don't you know how, like, you go into Walmart, they got the little, like, certain Walmarts got the little chicken place, like the cooked chicken already. And they got, like, the fries and just the food that's already cooked. You could just buy it, like, cooked already. So we had got us some chicken. She got her some ranch chicken. And I think I got me, like, some General Tso boneless chicken. We both got us some steak fries. But we didn't pay. Like, we literally... we literally took it, because don't you know how, like, you could buy it and then you have to pay for it in the Walmart lines. So we just left, like, we didn't pay for it. So got in a parking lot to get on the bus, or we ended up getting on the bus. So we're on our way back to downtown where the city's at, so we can, like, park way. But while we're on the bus, we stop in Braddock. If y'all know what Braddock is, it's like an area in Pittsburgh, PA. So we had stopped in Braddock in the plaza, like where the Giant Eagles. If y'all know what Giant Eagles is, Giant Eagles is like a grocery store where they got all these different stores. And they had a liquor store. They had a liquor store, y'all. So we ended up deciding, like, last minute. We was like, we entered the plaza. She was like, I know how to steal from her. Like, I had done it before or something like that. And I'm like, okay, well, come on, let's get off the bus. Like, we just stole some chicken. Like, we could get a bottle. Like, we could steal a bottle. Like, we got this big-ass bag. Like, girl, we could do this. She had peeped, though. She had peeped that there was only one cashier, one member in there that day. So we was like, oh, yeah, like, if I go in, we go in, and there's only one cashier, there's nobody else in there, it's over. Like, he wasn't even paying attention at that. So we was just like, yeah, we're getting off this bus. So we had got off the bus or whatever. And when we had got off the bus, she went in first and she got what she got. And then I went in second and I had got me a E&J bottle. So she got her some, I forget what it was. She got her something. I want to say it was vodka, because it was not vodka. It was, I forget, y'all. I really forget. But I know I got me some apple E&J, like a little bottle. It was like this big. So after I got the apple E&J, we're running. We're running back down towards the Giant Eagles. After we had took it, like, we're tweaking, like, hey, like, we just got us a bottle. Like, she got one, I got one. So I'm like, we're lit. We're literally lit. Like, we're tweaking. So we ended up going into the Giant Eagles to wait for the bus, because we didn't want to, like, stand outside, because the wine and spirit liquor store was, like, right there. Giant Eagles was, like, right there. So we're like, okay, we're gonna go to Giant Eagles and go in the bathroom. So we had went in the bathroom. We started, like, drinking already. Like, we started sipping already. Like, we're like, let's get this shit started. Like, we're ready to get turned now. So I took a sip of hers, she took a sip of mine. We took off our own, bottle. We're feeling it. Like, we're feeling it about, like, 10 minutes. So next thing you know, like, 10 minutes go past, the bus comes. So we hop back on the bus. We on our way down to the city now. So we're on the bus, and I'm tipsy. So while I'm tipsy, we had seen this old man, and when I'm, like, drunk or, like, intoxicated, I get, like, real friendly. Dude, I'm asking him, I'm like, you want some? You want some? Like, I'm playing with him and shit. Because we was drinking on the bus, too. Mind y'all, we was drinking on the bus. So I asked him, and he said something to me. I'll never forget that day. He had said something, like, real inappropriate to me. He told me, like, my breast was big or something like that. And I had got real mad. I'm like, first of all, dude, don't say that to me, because, like, mind y'all, I'm tipsy. Like, do not say no weird crap like that to me, especially when I'm drunk. Like, I won't talk bad to you. So I had talked bad to him or whatever. He stopped saying stuff to me. So fast forward, we end up getting downtown. So we downtown, I'm drunk, we drunk, we lit, we walking downtown, talking loud, just making jokes, just being stupid. So we ended up getting to the bus stop, the other bus stop, to go to the south side of Pittsburgh. That's where we was like chilling at to like finish our bottle. So we had got on the bus and we had ran into a friend of hers. I didn't know her, but she had knew her. We're gonna call her Soap. And why I say Soap is because I don't know, y'all. So her and Soap is talking or whatever, and Soap, she's like, what y'all doing today? I'm drunk. I'm like, Lord, we drinking today. I mean, like, I'm straight up with it, like, we was drinking. So she like, well, you know, I want to drink too. So Lage ended up inviting her with us to chill where we was going. So we're almost about to get off the bus. We had seen, like, Lage's old weed man. So we still had to, like, cop up some weed and stuff too. So she ended up seeing Lage's old weed man, and I'm like, so can I get some weed off him? She's like, no, don't get no weed off him. He be selling poof. And she's talking bad to him because, mind y'all, she's drunk too. Like, she started talking bad to dude. Dude got mad. He's like, don't disrespect me. Like, they're arguing on the bus. I'm sitting there looking at them like, okay. So next thing you know, we end up getting off the bus or whatever, and oh my God, y'all, mind y'all, I'm drunk at this point. So my memory like goes in and out with this story. This old man that was on the bus had heard him and Lage arguing. So this old man had got off the bus and he had gave me some weed. After he gave us the weed, we ended up like walking down to the place we was about to go chill at. It was like a apartment house, but the apartment house, she knew the people that was inside of it, so we was able to like go in there and go chill downstairs in like the lower part of the apartment where nobody really be at. So we had went down there and we was on like the staircase. So we get there, you know, we doing the original turn up, we rolling up, we drinking, we just turning up, like we playing music off our phones, we just turning up, talking, just venting, just doing what, you know, teenagers do, just vibing, just chilling. So we drinking or whatever, and like by the time like we had rolled up a couple of times and we had smoked a couple of times and took more shots, I'm hit now at this point. Like I'm hit. Like I'm hit. So after me being hit, my friend Lage, she had to pee and I had to pee. So we had went outside of the apartment to go pee. So we left, went pee. We decided that we was going to go to the store to go get more blunt. So when we had walked up to the store after going pee or whatever, we're in the store and Soap, she's flirting with the cashier. So while she's flirting with the cashier, I'm drunk. And I at this time, I used to smoke blacks. So like in the store, the blacks was like right there. Like I could literally just grab them and just put them in my purse. So that's what I did. I just started like grabbing big blacks and just putting it in my purse, just grabbing big blacks, just putting it in my purse. So while they're talking, she's flirting with the cashier. I'm taking like 9 to 10 blacks. Like I think I emptied the whole like carton. Like I literally took the whole carton. Like I was just taking them. So I woke up with like 6, 7, 8 blacks in my purse, and I'm like, where did I get these from? And then I end up remembering I got them from the night when she was like flirting with the cashier. So I end up calling my dad. I'm telling my dad, I'm like, I'm ready to go. So she was like pushing up on my dad or whatever on the phone. So my dad, he get there quick as hell. He get there in 5 minutes. He pulls up. I hop in the car. Sorry, y'all. My phone talking about I ain't got no storage. He's talking to Soap and Soap's talking to him. They like flirting back and forth. So next thing you know, like he ended up telling me when we pulled up to his job, he's like, okay, I'm gonna drop Soap off and I'm gonna come back to come get you. So I'm looking at him like, nigga, you ain't slick. You ain't slick. So he's like, I'm gonna be back. 10 minutes. I'm like looking at him like, all right, 10 minutes. So I had grabbed my bag and I had went inside of his job. So when I get inside of there, so y'all, I forgot to put in the video, she was in her 20s. So don't be thinking she young. She young, but she ain't young. I'm sitting there and I had realized like, I'm just playing on my phone. Like I had realized my phone was dead. It was dead. My phone was dead. So I start looking through my purse to see if my charger was in there. I end up noticing I left my charger. So I'm like, oh, this isn't nice. I'm drunk as hell. We're going to say that again. I'm hit. And I don't have a charger or a cell phone. So I sits there. I'm trying to be patient. 10 minutes, 15 minutes go past. So I'm sitting there like, okay, I'm getting a little impatient. Because I'm like impatient. Like sober, drunk, high. It doesn't matter. Like I'm just an impatient ass person. So if you just take it too long, I'm going to take manners in my own hands. You feel what I'm saying? My own hands. So I'm like, okay, 5 more minutes. And if you don't come, I'm leaving. And I'm going, because my granddad's house, it was like right down the road. But you got to like walk down the road, turn down the street. It wasn't far. It wasn't that far. It was far, but it wasn't that far. So I'm like, okay, well, if you don't come, I'm just going to go to my granddad's house. So the 5 minutes go past. I'm like, yeah, I'm leaving, bro. So I end up grabbing my bag and I end up leaving. So I'm walking down the street, just drunk, like just stumbling. I'm like, bruh, I'm hit. Like, if somebody kidnapped me, bruh, I wouldn't be shocked. Because, bruh, like, I'm not even, like, not being obvious that I'm drunk. Like, I'm too drunk. I shouldn't even be by myself at this point. Like, I'm too drunk. Like, I could be literally to the point where I could just pass out in the middle of the street and just, I was hit. So I'm walking down the street. You know, there's no cars, bro. I would never forget that night. There was no cars. Like, there was no cars, bro. It was like a straight pitch black, no light, no street lights, no nothing. Just a street with no cars. So I'm just walking down that street for a long amount of time, for like at least 20 minutes. So I ended up making it to my grandfather's house. And when I got there, they looking at me like, what you doing here at 12, 1 o'clock in the morning? What are you doing? I'm looking at them like, well, listen, y'all gonna let me in? Because I just been walking for like 20 minutes. Y'all gonna let me in? So they end up letting me in. My granddad like, what you doing here? And I'm looking at him like, look, listen, what am I doing here? And I say that to him, but that's what I was thinking in my head. I'm saying, like, you asking me, well, I don't even know how I even got here. I don't even remember how I even got here. But listen, I'm here. I'm finna go chill. Y'all got an iPhone charger. I'm about to call my dad and he about to come get me. So he had went upstairs. He's like, all right, yeah, call your dad. So I ended up calling my dad or whatever. He no answer. Calls again. No answer. Calls again. No answer. So I'm just like, okay, well, I guess I'm just not going to school tomorrow. So I end up plugging my phone in. I'm chilling, still sipping a little bit, because I'm like, now I'm stressed the fuck out. I got 700, a million blacks in my purse. I got still a half a bottle of E&J, and I still got some weed. I'm good. I'm feeling like, it's a party, it's a party, it's a party, hey. It don't matter where I'm at, it's a party. So I end up just drinking again. Next thing you know, I end up getting a call from my dad. He calls. He's like, where you at? Why didn't you stay at my job? And I'm saying like, look, you took 40 minutes. 40 minutes. With soap. You thought I was gonna sit there for 40 minutes while you with soap? Hell no. So he's like, where you at? I'm like, I'm at my granddad's house. So he ended up coming to get me at my granddad's house. I'm looking at him like, bro. Yeah, y'all, I'm looking at him like I couldn't believe he really left me there by myself. Like, I thought I was gonna sit there. At that, he thought I was gonna sit there. So he thought wrong. I ain't even care. But make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Yeah, y'all.